It's a sad day for all the goddamn furries. Oh, Kero the wolf is leaving. Ooh, boo-hoo, so sad. I mean, he barely even fucking lasted, alright? Like, he was, like, here for, like, 3 fucking videos, and he was like, you know what? I'm a fucking skedaddle skadoodle. But he'll tell you that was his entire fucking plan, okay? His entire plan was to basically bait out the people that he wanted to bait out and to basically make people think, make people ask questions. And God Christ almighty, it is so sad how delusional this individual is. I mean, Kira, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you thinking? Okay? I mean, I don't know. I could sit here and be like, these are lies and deceptions, but I don't know, at the end of the day, we gotta believe him that this is his plan the entire fucking time. But anyways, enough fucking talk. We're doing a little reaction video for the 3rd fucking time. This is great. This is wonderful. I love this kind of content. But anyways, let's get right into the fucking video. The video is called Moving Forward.
I want to talk about something. You know, no one really asked the real questions when I came back. Besides one person that I saw. And props to him. He was actually neutral on the subject he was talking about. That's a real example of a content creator right there.
I don't know what he means by that's a real content creator right there, simply because the person was neutral on the situation. Just because you're not neutral on a specific subject doesn't mean that doesn't qualify you as a real content creator. Just because you have a hot take doesn't mean that disqualifies you to be a content creator. So I don't really know. Also, again, the whole idea that it was like, no one asked the real fucking questions. Well, I mean, I guess you could say that, but at the same time, you really didn't answer the questions that we posed to you. It was all just a ploy, if you will. Ploy to make you feel better. Because goddamn, if you look at the comment section, like virtually the entire comment section is positive. And that's really fucking weird. I could say that he deletes the comments, or one of his mods are deleting the negative comments, but at the same time, it could possibly be YouTube. So it's really difficult to say whether or not he is deleting comments. I wouldn't be surprised, but for the most part, again, if you look at the comment section, they're extremely positive. That's extremely disappointing. But regardless, though, you know, you can make that argument, sure, that no one asked the real questions, but at the same time, you never really answered any real questions either.
The question is, why? Why did I come back? I always knew this was a suicide mission. I always knew a lot of people were not going to listen to me. But during those 2 years I was gone, I had a lot of regret in not saying anything when I left the community. I was essentially forced off, I was confused, and just in general, really hurt.
Friendly reminder, he wasn't forced off, he just left on his own accord. I mean, I guess you could make the argument that he was forced off with so many people calling him a dog fucker, but in the end of the day, the choice of leaving was his decision and no one else, okay? The police didn't force him out, okay? The goddamn FBI didn't kick him out and be like, hey bro, you can't make videos anymore, we gotta investigate you. No. Don't let him fool you, ladies and gentlemen.
Coming back was my way of getting to speak after all of this time. I only came back to say what I needed to say. I needed closure.
Okay, so if that's the case, then you failed to a grand extent, okay? Sure, you said what you had to say, but at the same time, that doesn't prove or disprove anything at all. If anything, it just brings more questions, right? But at the same time, you know, you could have took this time and be like, hey, let's answer some questions. Let's try to disprove some things with some hard-hitting evidence. That never happened. Unfortunately, that never really happened. I will always question why he really came back. Like he said before, it's a suicide mission, and he says that, you know, I just wanted to clear my heart. I just want to release some stress off my soul. I don't fucking believe that. I think there's a more sinister tone to this, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like he was trying to, you know, cause a bit of trouble.
I knew me coming back would get a lot of attention. And, you know, between the 2 videos, my goal was to get 100K. And boy, did I surpass that with flying colors. And this wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for the biggest figureheads in our community promoting those videos. I want to thank Majira and Beta for helping promote my videos. They got tons of views, and the message got out there.
See, that's the thing that bothers me, okay? So when you get to this point of the video, it seems like he's trying to say is the entire fucking point of him returning to YouTube or to the online sphere of things, right? To try to return to the goddamn fandom, the disgusting furry degeneracy. It was all because he wanted to bait some people out. He wanted to prove a fucking point. He proved nothing. This man is so fucking delusional. Sure, you had two individuals. You had Mijira and Beta, aka the fucking traitor, right? You got him to fucking respond with tweets, okay? Even then, Beta could still make a video, and my god, I look forward to that, because like I said before, he's probably gonna fucking botch it. And oh my fucking god, I cannot wait until he fucking botches it. And then he'll be like, then he'll be like, hey, I'm coming back. So that's fucking great. That is absolutely fucking wonderful. What if that was the entire fucking point? He was just waiting and waiting for someone to respond so that he can make a formal return. I mean, sure, like him trying to come back in this state, it's not gonna fucking work. But if someone were to make a video and they would fuck said video up, that could give him the opportunity to return with decent results. So that would be pretty interesting to see if that was the actual plan of Kero. Because again, at the end of the day, I feel like he was trying to bait some individuals out. Why? I don't fucking know, okay? I feel like he feels extremely successful, but at the same time, like, what did you succeed in this? Like, you got the attention of two individuals, and then basically, like, a good portion of the furry degeneracy, you know, you got their attention on you. But is that really good? Is that really a successful mission? I don't know. Like, I feel like he's just really delusional. He's lost in his delusions of grandeur. So, Kero, sweetheart, listen to me. Shut the fuck up.
Now, Majira, initially when I tweeted you, I meant to say a simple response. I never meant to say what I said. I may dislike you now, but you didn't deserve that. I lost control of my emotions, and I'm sorry. I don't hate Mersuiters. They're just as part of the fandom as everyone else.
I do. I hate Mersuiters because they're fucking disgusting. Well, I hate the majority of furries because you're all fucking disgusting, filthy individuals, goddamn furry degenerates. Swear to fucking god, y'all make me fucking sick to the core. It's like you are all infested with rot in your fucking brain. Some of you are better off than others, but my fucking god, there is no goddamn shame within you fucking degenerates. Absolutely fucking disgusting.
Now, Beta, you really surpassed my expectations, and I want to say thank you. The community post I made was to give you two choices. Either take the high road, or fall into the trap I set. I honestly wanted you to take the high road and grow a little bit more as an adult.
I really don't fucking get that. How can you set a trap, right, with the whole intention to catch someone, right, to get someone, to get your quote-unquote prey, and then at the same fucking time, in the same breath, you're like, but I didn't want you to get caught. I didn't want you to fall for the fucking trap. What kind of fucking bullshit ideology is that, okay? Either you wanted him to fall in the trap, or you didn't. If you didn't want him to fall in the goddamn trap, then why set a trap in the fucking first place? Fucking brain did, okay? It is quite fucking clear that you wanted Beta to get inside your trap, whatever that trap may be. I don't know if it were successful or not. He's saying that it is successful, but my god, dude, this man's acting like he's like a goddamn super villain, like Emperor goddamn Palpatine. He's been moving the pieces all this fucking time. It's like, no, who the fuck do you think you are? Jesus, you need to fucking calm down. You're not that fucking successful. Alright, like, whatever you think you didn't really happen. And if it did happen, it was such on a small scale that it was really insignificant and nothing to be, quote-unquote, glorified. So, I mean, there you go.
But you going out of your way to make these tweets is just fantastic, too. Not only did you prove my point in my second video, but you also helped me achieve my view count goal. So, thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, the fact that he's gloating about this is pretty fucking cringe.
It's funny how people try to gatekeep in this community. You're in no position of power. Neither is Majira. You're just two people who get over-emotional really fast. And you rely on your fans to comfort you and do what you tell them to do. And in a way, you're a slave to your fans. You're so afraid of saying anything that might upset them because you want to keep your own little private army.
What an absolute goddamn shame. Okay, wow, I can't believe I'm about to agree with a dog fucker, but he's not wrong. He's not fucking wrong. If you dare to say that's wrong, then you're fucking stupid, alright? You're a goddamn moron. A literal sheep. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back in time. If I don't remember correctly, I think this was around like 3 years ago. No, 4 years ago. Maybe 5 years ago. You remember that time where H3H3 wanted to do an interview with Kero Majira? I was rooting for that because I knew he would fuck that interview up so goddamn badly that we would return back to the glory days. We would always shit on the furries and harass them. Wonderful days. Absolutely fucking beautiful days. Now we just tolerate them. But anyways, he was going to go for it. He was like, yeah, sure, I would love to go for your interview. But the furry fandom got a whiff of that when they were like, how about no? Their excuses were Majority wasn't ready for that kind of shit. Ethan or H3H3 is a transphobic piece of shit. Blah 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 blah. That's just a lot of excuses. And then it got to the point where Majority was like, you know what? In the best of light, I don't think I should do the interview anymore. So yeah, there you fucking go. I mean, it's quite clear that Majira, probably Beta as well, don't have fucking spines. Okay, like if their fandom, if their little groupies are like, hey, don't do that, they're gonna be like, okay, I'm not gonna fucking do it. They might fucking say that, no, I want to do the content that I want to. If that were fucking true, then you would have done the goddamn interview, okay? So what the dog fucker is saying isn't fucking wrong, alright? If anything, it is extremely accurate with the situation in the goddamn furry degeneracy fandom. So it's quite poetic to have someone like him point that out. It might be already obvious to you, but just in case for those of you who are so delusional, who are unable to see such truths right in front of your face, there you fucking go. You needed a dog fucker to have to tell you that. Well, let me go ahead and tell you, Majira Strawberry and Beta Data Uluta have no spines. They're weak, I tell you, weak-minded individuals. They themselves are sheep. Sheep surrounded by sheep. Nothing extraordinary, only popular because they had a very expensive suit. How pathetic. Okay, we might as well have reached the fucking end of the goddamn video because he just goes on to say like, oh, stand up for yourselves, cancel culture bad, blah blah blah, and then he does this shit right here. Where is it? Well, I gotta see for myself here. Oh, okay, so like around on the 4-minute mark, he decides to put on his fursuit and he's like, oh, stand up for yourselves, and he tries to be very inspirational but fails in an extremely terrible way. I'm gonna be straight up with you, like the first time seeing this, I just had a huge smile in my fucking face because it just felt so bad that it was so good. It's like this man legitimately put on his fucking fursuit head and it was like, yeah bro, it's time for some inspirational talk about cancel culture, why it's bad. Like honestly, this man has to be ironic, okay? Like there's no way in God's green earth he's doing this unironically. But then at the same time, he's a furry and he supposedly fucked his dog, and then you know, other things are just very despicable and just outright evil, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did this unironically. But in the general gist of things, ladies and gentlemen, he's gone. He's not going to make any more videos on YouTube, but he is making videos on Patreon. If you don't know what Patreon is, it's basically a website where you can make content that's paid, so basically OnlyFans, but not for whores. Well, actually, whores can still go on to Patreon, but OnlyFans is really specific for whores and sleuths. But for the most part, Patreon's for like artists and, you know, creators like me who need the extra dough because the YouTube monetization system won't cut it. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I think it was like 4 weeks of chaos with the return of Kero the Wolf. It was like one of the you know, one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse, you know, just came out of fucking nowhere. Just when we thought that 2021 was gonna be a normal year, nah, this nigga came out of nowhere and was like, I'm gonna come back to the furry fandom. But I feel like at this point, that was just fucking bait. You know, that's just fucking bait for his, like, ultimate goal to get someone big to recognize him, try to, you know, bring him down, and somehow they will fail, and that will give him the opportunity to come back successfully, which would be very strange, very unfortunate, but I would fucking laugh, alright? I would point at all of you disgusting, awful furries, and I would fucking laugh at you, okay? One day, ladies and gentlemen, one day we will return to the good days when the furries were not accepted by all of man. Whew, that would be a great day, but until then, we'll have to deal with more furry degeneracy until the day comes. The reckoning, when we all stand against the furries. Man, that would be a fucking day. But anyways, enough of my rhetoric. It's time to end the video. So thank you everyone for watching this video. Hopefully, we will not have to see Kero the wolf once again, unless we want to in a bad light. In that case, sure, that'd be pretty pog. Anyways, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification to be notified of my next video. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.